Y'all. It's been spring break for my son. He didn't too much care for it. He feels like he's been gypped. So I'm going to have to work on making sure that he's not in school most of next week or whatever week it's finally warm. My son been wearing shorts, man, because he's been protesting the weather. He's like, it's supposed to be warm right now. That's my son. I'm like, it's my son. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. It's warm right now. He'll wear like a hoodie and he'll wear shorts because he's like, man, I know it's supposed to be warm right now during the year. I'm not going to do, I'm like, you know what, son, do what you do. Do what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. I'm like, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. You're right. It's supposed to be warm right now. And where's that one at? You see a couple of them right there. These are the reasons why it's not. You know what I'm saying? You see a little bit of the lines up there, but that's the reasons why it's not warm right now. And I'm gonna go somewhere where they don't pay the chemtrail man. You know what I'm saying? That guy doesn't get his payment, so we ain't got to worry about drones over there in Thailand dropping all kind of shit on us like we're bugs getting sprayed. Anyway, wondering why we're aging bad and having all these illnesses. Come on, y'all. I don't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. Let's get back into it, y'all. Listen, let me tell you something. I hear a lot of motivational speakers online and these guys out here trying to drop all this influence and everything. And listen, it sounds cute and everything. Of course, I chose violence again today. It's been a violent week, has it not? I've had to take time off from making my recorded videos and things of that nature due to spending time with my son. So, of course, I'm going to choose violence. Now I see a lot of these guys posting up all this motivational stuff and everything sounds sweet and it sounds cute and everything, but none of them are living by example. None of them are showing you how they got it out the mud. See, it's one thing to get where you're going or have money, turn around and tell everybody how to get there, but it's another thing to get it out the mud and show others how to get there. And that's what makes you stand out. You're not just someone that gets online regurgitating things that you've heard greats say. You're someone that gets online or at your job or with your family and you get it out the mud. You show them how it's done. You don't go somewhere and hide in a corner until you get your money right. You don't do a bunch of shady deals in the background to get your wealth, then get online and tell everybody how they're supposed to be right and do right and da, knowing doggone well that you got your wealth on some shady back door. I don't mean that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean, y'all. No diddy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Just doing shady things to get to your wealth. And then once they get there, they're grifting off of motivational speaking. And no one even knows how they got their money. No one knows. I mean, see, you have money. Absolutely. But what did you sacrifice to get that money? What did you compromise? Did you sell your soul to get that money? Did you sell your ass? See, we don't really know. And then you'll have these people online just talking, right? I look at some people do get out the mud and show you how to get out the mud. Like I see some bodybuilders like Sam Sunik or Sulik or whatever. He's getting out the mud, putting up raw footage, telling everybody what he's doing. See, that's kind of stuff that people can get behind. But when you're getting online and you've already gotten there and we don't know how you got there, but then you're telling us how to get there, it sounds nice, but it's missing something. It's missing that je ne sais quoi. It's missing, you know what I'm saying, that background story, right? It's missing that the energy you need to be able to connect to the person that's speaking it. Because when you don't see someone going through it, getting out the mud or showing you how they got there, it sounds like preaching to me. It sounds like preaching, and I get very offended. I don't know why, but when I hear all these guys getting online, regurgitating information, trying to sound good, and I look at it, I don't see anything on there about how they got where they're going or where they're at. I don't see any videos of them when they were so-called struggling and getting it out of here and there. See, I'm not denying the fact that some of these guys may have got it out the mud, but what I'm saying is you're a whole different kind of beast when you can get it out the mud and show everybody and not hide like some fucking coward. Go hide somewhere for a while, not get on the internet till you get where you're going, so you can show up looking good, knowing that you sound right. Shut the... Listen, man, People want to see you get it out the mud. People want to know how you did it. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know, hey, what are you doing to get where you at? They'll even like start spiritually monitoring you to find out this information if you don't put it out. So if they don't see you get where you're going and you're just online with your money already there, stacked up, talking about, I did this, I did that. We don't know what you did. You went to college, maybe you had some girl do all your homework. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're some trust fund baby. We have no idea what you did to get where you're at. You're online talking all this good talk, though. Yeah, you got to do this to get there. And you got to shut up, man. Shut up. No one cares anymore about listening to people that have already gotten it there, running their mouth about how they did it, sounding smug and stuck up and everything else. We want to see how you got where you're at. How did you get there? A lot of y'all can't do that because you can't turn back the hands of time. But I don't listen. There's just too many people grifting. There's too many people grifting off of people that are really doing the spiritual journey. There's people out here that grift off a spiritual journey just to get the aesthetics. I'm watching women right now talking about only fasting so their skin will glow. Only fasting so their skin will glow. They're not worried about doing it for any other reason, spiritual connection with God, no nothing. Just trying to get their skin to glow because they overheard me talking about how I fast and they watch how my skin glows. So it's like, hey, maybe I know your soul's not in the right place. Doesn't matter how much fasting you do. You're not doing everything needed for that shit to glow properly. I don't care what you tell yourself. Sit back for a minute. Stop telling yourself what you are and what you look like and let someone else tell you. You know, maybe your skin ain't glowing like you think it is. And that's the problem that I see. It's easy to make it look like you're doing better than you are. I see a lot of people faking it till they make it, trying to make it seem like you have no problems going on and have no hardships, no lessons. And the worst off are the ones that are already having money, grifting to motivational speaking or whatever, by watching the ones getting it out the mud, having the ability to sit back, watch and study them, take notes, and then regurgitate information online like they know what they're fucking talking about. We don't know what these people did to get where they're at. I only trust people that I can see getting it out the mud or are truthful and there's like video proof to back up what they're saying. Anyone else could be telling you anything that you need to hear that sounds nice to get popular online. And I don't trust any of these people. I don't trust any of them. Call it whatever you want to call it. I need to see that you're getting out the mud. Otherwise, I feel like you're just really watching other content creators or someone taking their words and using them. That's all I got to see you getting out the mud. I'm tired of seeing these people that already have money getting on the internet and then they're just using their massive budgets to put out this content that they're probably not even editing themselves. I don't want to see that shit no more, man. That is hijacking everything it is about getting out the mud as a content creator. These people don't show you anything about getting out the mud, where they were when they were broke, how they were living, you know what I'm saying, going from their broke situation to them having a little bit of money to them having wealth. They never do that. They're too coward. They're too worried about what everybody else is going to say and how they're going to look, and they don't want to come off a certain kind of way a week and all this other stuff instead of showing, because everybody's had a look, man. If you're over the age, well, shit, man. If you're under the age of like 60, most of everybody has had a phone near them, like at the age of 20 and up. So you mean to tell me you couldn't have recorded any of your process, showed us anything, and here you are looking like you got it all together, running your mouth, sounding nice. It sounds nice, but we didn't see anything. And that's my biggest problem with it. I could have done the same thing. I could have went complete monk mode, not showed y'all nothing, not been on the internet, got myself where I needed to be, and then got on here and talked about what I did to get there. You could have been like, yeah, okay, that sounds good. And some of y'all might have believed it, but there's nothing like watching somebody go through it, watching somebody deal with somebody cheating on them, getting rid of that person, having no plan, no nothing, being homeless, getting out the mud, healing online, showing everybody that it's a process, showing everybody about self-love. When I started talking about self-love, they were trying to make it seem like you were a narcissist. Now everybody's talking about self-love and coming up with all kind of ways to put a definite distinction between narcissism and self-love. I was one of the first few people doing it, talking about I have a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? That's the only love of my life. They were making fun of me back then for doing this. Now they're copying every word out of my mouth. That's what I'm telling you. If you're not able to see the people that are putting things out that are not socially acceptable and getting shunned for it and still pushing forward, and then you just see somebody jump online talking all the trendy stuff, but you ain't see what they were doing. You weren't talking this way back when it wasn't trendy. All of a sudden, now they're doing it. Man, come on. This is how I, separate the fake from the real, man. You know what I'm saying? Just jumping from trend to trend, watching. Y'all think it's a gift to be able to watch trends. My son can watch trends, you fucking idiots. You ain't gifted to be able to catch a trend. My 12-year-old son can. What does that mean? You have no originality. You are not authentic in any kind of way, and you guys do all the same thing. You're too cowardly to get online and be a real leader and show people, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go through this process, and I'm going to show people, you know what I'm saying, that I have confidence in myself and I know God's got me. So I have no shame in what another human thinks. I'm going to go ahead and post all this up and show my process. I get, the only people that shade me are people that were watching me go through my healing process. These are the same people that waited until they had a little bit of money, waited till they were married, waited till they had their homes together to start posting up content so you would never judge them. I'm showing you how to do it out the mud with nothing, being homeless, starting off. Getting whatever criticism I get from whatever loser humans want to judge me. I'm trying to show you that only God can judge you. I don't see how blessed we are. They don't. And they don't want to see it, man. Seeing the process of a chosen one going through things and getting it the way they said they're going to get it, and also keeping God first, never losing themselves, never getting completely bitter, and turning on humanity altogether is a sight to see. Hence the reason why I did it, and I posted all of it up online. Now, while I'm doing this, I have cowards and female cowards. They want to poke and pry and make fun of whatever I'm doing, but all they're doing is what everybody else is doing. So if you're doing what everyone else is doing, then you're either, for one, online just trying to collect the check so you're not a good leader, or you're just going to blend into the background and fade into black like everybody else. If you're not standing out and innovating, then you're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. So I don't like hearing about people saying, yeah, I was homeless once. Show us. If you're not over the age of 65, you've had a camera in your hand in your 20s, or camera phone in your hand in your 20s, or about 30, or whatever time you said you started over. Why did you not record your process? Why did you not post it so we can see you get it out the mud? Why is it just stories that we have to believe and we have no idea how you made your money? No one asks these kind of questions. If you're not watching someone make their money from the dirt, then how do they get their money? How do they get where they're at? And they get where they're at or whatever by any means they do. These could be failed actresses and actors. You don't know what they did in their background. Got a little bit of change, and now they're trying to make it seem like they're just getting it out the wood. No, you're a failed something else. And now you're trying to, reinvigorate your career by making it seem like, oh, I'm a motivational speaker. Or if I can do it, you can do it too. But we didn't see you do it. We didn't see you get it out the mud. We hear the regurgitated talking points and, they sound amazing. But you could be just some rich prick watching people working hard, getting it out the mud, and then just taking the talking points while this person's working their ass off and then just running away with it for the views, man. Sitting there watching somebody like a doggone movie. Watching somebody like a doggone movie, taking notes, and then regurgitating points online, and then feeding. And dudes are doing it too. A lot of dudes, mostly dudes, do this motivational speaking thing. And you look at this fucker, and you go through whatever videos you got online. Where are your videos of you being broke? Where are the videos of you showing us you getting it out the mud? Where are the videos? See, this is why athletes and singers are so popular. You can see them through video getting it out the mud. You can see it. Athletes in college and all that, D1, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Video proof of them working their ass off to get where they're at. Same thing with certain singers and rappers and whatnot for the most part. You know what I'm saying? If you're able to trace back whatever, they'll have some kind of video proof of something. You have a lot of motivational speakers online and everybody telling you what you need to do and how to get money and how to get rich and how to be based, but they have no kind of background videos showing us them getting out the mud, them being ethical the entire time doing it and putting God first. There's no video proof. That's why I get so disgusted seeing these fake ass people try to tell you what you need to do to get close to God, how to do right, and how to be able to manifest, and they're lying their ass off. We have no idea how they got their money. And when stuff comes out, sometimes a lot of these people that are so-called leaders and whatnot got their money in shady ways. And I don't do any of that. See, that's why people like me stand out and others have no problem with getting online, showing you guys. I have no shame in showing you that I had a lesson to be learned about marriage and I ended up, homeless. And why would I feel shame in that? Why would I let one of you raggedy fuckers judge me? You ain't got no right to judge me. So I'm going to get on here and show people how it's done. And I'm going to take whatever judgmental person that wants to be cute and say whatever, I'm going to take whatever they say. I'm going to retaliate against who I want to. And I'm going to take whatever they say because they don't mean shit. But everybody's so worried about everybody else. They got to wait till they get to a certain point and then get online after being semi-successful and then talk a bunch of shit that they hear everybody else talking about. No, where were you at, man? I want to see you in the gym. I want to see you in the gym. I want to see videos of you getting up early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you in that trailer or in that rundown home or couch surfing. We want to see that shit. We don't hear stories about what it was. We want to see it. Y'all sit back and don't show us nothing. Then get online and talk all this deep philosophical stuff. Shut your bitch asses up. We don't know where you got that information from. You could have been, sitting good for quite some time, doing all kind of illegal things to get where you're at, and then studying people that are actually putting in the work and just regurgitating it. Freaking people are idiots, man. Hey, listen, to my subscribers and my followers, don't let somebody that sounds nice just, whisper sweet nothings in your ear and sweet dick you to bed. Check into that motherfucker. See if they got any background about whatever they're talking about. See where their money came from. See where their start actually came from. Anyone can get online regurgitating information that they hear not other smart people say. But it takes a real one to get online and show you how to get it out the mud, how to take the criticism from others and keep it going, never stop, how to transmute energy, you know what I'm saying? How to self-love, no matter what kind of criticism you're getting. It takes a certain kind of spirit to do that kind of shit. So I see why y'all imitate me and eat off my plate, even though a lot of you people have way more money than me and way more clout, but you're fake as fuck. And that's the reason why you like to mock and imitate, because you see a real one doing what he's supposed to do, doing what you should have done, so you can have, pride in whatever you're doing. But instead, you copied everybody else. You faked it till you made it. You covered up all your shortcomings. You try to make it seem like you're perfect while judging others. You know what I'm saying? Not the way to do it. Not the way to do it. So again, I want y'all to understand something. I don't care what philosophically sound and great words and Obama spoken, the way that you're running things. If you don't show me where you were getting it out the mud, I don't give a shit. If you don't have no video proof of you getting it out the mud from, start to wherever you at right now, please shut the fuck up. The days of you fakes is done, y'all. You fake ass people, boy, y'all are done. Faking it till you make it, laughing at your subscribers because you ever study somebody, regurgitate stuff to them, and try to make it seem sentimental to trauma. Man, listen, dude, you fake ass content creators are done, dude. You are done. You're done. You ain't got no way to relate to real people. You're fake. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I've been thinking about this all morning. I keep watching content creators talking all this. Man, you guys got to work hard and no days off. And no, man, where's your background at, dude? I'm gonna look this dude up on LinkedIn. Man, you came from money. What are you talking about? So you gotta look these motherfuckers up because they talk that sweet nothings, man. You ain't never struggled. You got these dudes out here that have money and businesses given to them by their fathers and grandparents. Talk all this good stuff online. Yeah, man, yeah. You got to work hard. Don't even know how to work hard. Wouldn't break a nail on a work site or nothing. Talking all that good stuff. Here I am, you know what I'm saying, country Bama, you know what I mean? Like, had to go in the army to get my start, had to deploy to Iraq twice, you know what I mean? Because when I went in the army, shit was going on. It always happens like that with me. Had to get it out the mud, had to go to war twice to get a little bit of a start. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I piggybacked off that and got a White House job because they were asking people they want to work for the White House while we're on the base. Got that White House job, did what I had to do, get it out the mud. No degree, became an engineer, and was a government contractor with a TSSCI after that. Getting it out the mud, working hard. I got proof and video of all this. But you people come out of nowhere and be talking all this good game, critiquing people, talking up personality types. Some of you people are so young and wet behind the ears, there's no fucking way you know what you're talking about. There's no way you know what you're talking about. But again, get online, say real nice things. We're in the age of, as long as it sounds good and makes somebody feel good, it's all that matters. No one looks at the person talking anymore. Because remember, we got this whole bullshit ass thing going on. Don't shoot the messenger, right? Don't shoot the messenger. Headshot, bang. Fuck y'all. See, when you don't shoot the messenger, then the messenger can say whatever they want to say, whether they got life experience to back it up or not. I'm tired of seeing it, you fake ass fuckers. I'm tired of it, man. You gonna sit here and try to copy me, eat off my plate. You motherfuckers couldn't hold a candle to me. Fake ass motherfuckers. But I'm so tired of this fake shit. I'm gonna start making a saga about that, breaking down the fakes. Fake it till you make it. Try to make it look like you got money when you don't. Running your mouth about other people when you know you got work to do. Man, listen, man. You think I joined the army just to be doing it? Nah, dude. I felt deeply about certain things. So that's just the way that I am. I don't care if I go against the popular opinion. If I feel deeply about something, I'm going to come after your motherfucking raggedy asses. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. It is what it is, man. We all know this internet thing is fake, and most of y'all are fake on it, but you're still out here gaslighting people. You're still online cyberbullying. You're still doing a bunch of different things. And see, you done met somebody that don't care what none of y'all say or think. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all people are half retarded. I'm just going to be real, man. You online content creators are slow. You're slow, man. You're slow. I don't care about none of y'all. I don't. You know what I'm saying? And to sit here and be able to see most of y'all being able to get a decent following as slow and low IQ as you are, why would I worry about anything? Why would I worry about anything? It shows me that any idiot can get online and fool a few people. So as long as I'm authentic, if you fakes can fool some people, then being authentic should be easy for me. I ain't got to fake anything. Go ahead and get off of here, man, before I start cussing too much. I'm going to save that video for one later on today. But appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Remember, stay your authentic self and know you are something different. There can never be a mimic or a copy of you because these motherfuckers ain't got the balls or the coochie enough to get out there and show people how they had to struggle and what they had to do when they're living in their car. And a lot of people ain't got the guts enough or the spirit enough in them to do that kind of shit. So you know you special. I want you to know that. Hey, Rachel, what's going on, sweetheart? What's going on? You guys do me a favor, smash that like button. I don't know if I'm being shadow banned right now for speaking the truth or talking too much, but I don't see any likes in here right now. They all say 0, or it says 0 in here. So you got to remember, when I'm on here talking too much or speaking the truth or probably cussing too much or a combination of all three, I get shadow banned. I don't care. I'm going to do what I do. You guys do me a favor, though. Smash that like button. All the likes help. Okay, I appreciate you, sweetheart. All the likes help. All that stuff right now on Speaking the Truth helps. When I go back to speaking a little bit more calm and, you know what I'm saying, monotone, less, raw, then I won't be as shadow banned. But right now, I just feel like giving the raw. It is what it is. It is what it is. I appreciate you, baby. Well, look, y'all, if you're brand new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. All comments help the algorithm. Hitting the like button helps the algorithm. And sharing the live stream absolutely helps the algorithm. Don't be shy. Even if you're a hater and you're over here hate watching me, if I were to stop making content tomorrow, your asses would be in trouble. As many people eat off my plate and use my content to make theirs, if I were to disappear tomorrow, with the money and sums of money that I've collected here in the past 2 years and just, live off the money I'm making and the residuals, you motherfuckers will be out of a job. Y'all be having a hard time making content. Okay? Hit that motherfucking like button and show some respect to your teacher. And don't be sitting back trying to teach a teacher. Ain't nobody listening to you idiots. Okay? I don't listen to idiots tell me anything. If you sitting back watching me, be a good student. You know what I'm saying? Put your hands on your desk, head and eyes straight to the front, and listen to the teacher. You making a bunch of noise thinking that you teaching me something? Nah, you just disturbing the class. You're just disturbing the class. You're just a student that thinks that they know too much, probably from some bad raising by your parents or lack thereof. But look, let me tell you something. Your daddy's here. Okay, don't disrespect me with any of your advice, recommendations. Don't try to tell me that I'm self-sabotaging. Don't try to tell me that I'm going to miss out on love. And definitely don't be no stuttering idiot trying to tell me that I'm going to mess up my blessings. You worry about yourself, get to reading that book and stop stuttering so goddamn much, okay? You know what I'm saying? If you were saying things that meant something, you wouldn't be stuttering so damn much when you said it. If you were saying things that you knew was right, you wouldn't be stuttering when it came out. I'm telling y'all, you better leave me alone. I see all you idiots watching. Watch your mouths. Ladies, watch your mouths. Okay? I don't want to start getting into y'all and going in on y'all, but I will. I don't want to hear none of you motherfucking single moms. Some of y'all are brand new single moms. You know what I'm saying? Just drop the kid. Trying to tell me anything. Sit down and listen to the teacher. No one's listening to you. It's laughable that you think you can give somebody else advice. Stay in your lane. Maybe direct your videos towards other single mothers or other women that have failed. But definitely don't try to just make it broad and make it seem like you're teaching some kind of grown-ass man anything. I don't care what you call me. A masculine karmic or whatever you want to call me. You know what I mean? A dark empath. Y'all got all kind of dumbass names for men that you don't want to directly interact with and say something to. You just want to sit back at a distance and throw a bunch of rocks and hide your hand. Fuck all y'all, man. Nobody worried about none of y'all. Cook any one of y'all up anytime I feel like it. Unlike you, men don't care about their social media presence. And any man that does worry about how he comes off to other people on social media ain't much of a man. He's just a male. Ain't nobody thinking about him like that. Get your money online, but be as authentic as you can while doing it. If you're a fake fucker doing whatever you can to get money, well, you ain't nobody worth listening to. And I don't waste my time on you. Anyway, I'm going to end it on that. Y'all keep doing whatever you do. Understand, every time y'all come towards me, you motivate me even more. Y'all about to put me in superstar status, man. I appreciate y'all. Keep doing what you do. Fuck off.